Okay, y'all, I'm back. I'm back. Okay, so this is the last video of the day because I told you I was trying to catch up. So this is the Love and Marriage Huntsville review. Okay, so it's like I'm doing the review of episode 16 because actually 16 and 17 was 17 is about Martell and Melody. Their ups and downs, back and forward, and back and forward, back and forward. So I didn't really feel the need to talk about that one right away. But I'm going to go ahead on and talk about episode 16 because in episode 17 it was his side, her side, and the truth. And if you've been watching the show, you know the truth. So the way Martell acts, how he acts out. You understand what I'm saying? Um, I feel that Martell is very possessive. He's controlling, and that is how I feel how Martell is. He's a very controlling guy. He wants to almost like a female. He wants to feel, in my opinion, like he's the king. And you have to stay in a woman's place. And the old school gay ways is another saying, another thing, that you didn't cheat the right way. You understand? And that's the mentality that I have with Martell. You know, he taking pictures and stuff when he see Melody at a restaurant and say, you still gonna be my wife. But when she confronts him, no, I don't want you to be my wife. I only would want you to be my wife for my kids. That's the only way that we get back together. And he said that he filed for divorce first. Okay, so that's a mixture of Melody and Martell. So Love and Marriage Huntsville, episode 16. So the meeting of the comeback room was there. Um, and they was about to start. Melody was talking about Miss Wanda and Melody moms, how what had happened at the foundation, Letitia, Masu and Letitia Foundation, how Miss Wanda carried on with Melody Mom. And I really believe Melody Mom held her own. You understand what I'm saying? So, you know, Miss Wanda gonna be Miss Wanda. You can't change her. To me, when you see Miss Wanda come on the show, you know it's about to be some drama. It's like she just, I mean, she be wrong, but she be right. But her delivery don't always come off right. Something like, I truly believe that she wished that Martell and Melody was back together. When they had that conversation that day at Black. I truly believe that. You understand what I'm saying? Because the kids are young, and but is it right to just go back and put up with the BS? Is it fair? Just because you have children, and yes, you got 4, but in a normal home, you got um it's like they're millionaires, upper class, so they can afford to live this way and they can afford to live that way. But um a mother being, you know, totally dependent on their father as the breadwinner, I think it's harder for her to leave, you know, um or to leave the relationship. I truly believe that. And it doesn't matter about, not saying that it matters about the rumors, because all rumors matter. If somebody come and tell me that my man is stepping out on me, you know what, I got my eye open. And okay, once, okay, yes, okay, we get through it. The second time we might get through it, but the third time, that's it. That is it. It's in my head. It's like I'm plotting. If I got 4 kids and I depend on you, or I'm not no millionaire, but I can afford, I don't care if we have to sleep in a 2-bedroom apartment and I got to work 2 jobs. As if I was only at home, I will only be working 1 job and he will be working and maybe he's making more. But a woman has a lot of responsibility on her plate. And sometimes we do stay at home and take the nonsense from the husband because he's the head of the household. And sometimes it's a intimidation, you know, and it's a controlling. Now, that is a narcissist. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because it's a control, it's almost like it's a controlled environment. And in his mind, he believed that this is the way it should be, that it's okay to have a side woman on there, you know, but you don't let your wife know about it, you know. And then, okay, so you got, okay, so now that's out in the open. Okay, because I like what I'm doing is talking about the Montel and Melody drama that goes back and forward, and this been going on for years. You know, she wasn't pretending. You know, this woman had gone through the hurt, the pain, left and got her own place, and took him back, gave him time to get his act together, and everything is going well, and we on our way out of town, and the side piece call, and you don't check her, you know, you let her say anything she want to say to your wife, you know. So that's a problem right there. That right there says it never ended. To me it never ended. He learned how to do it a little better. Okay, she said in during her pregnancy, she had a wonderful pregnancy, um and she wanted, you know, because when you're pregnant, your child development is very important. You know, their brain is forming, theirs forming. So if you're stressed a lot, it may affect that child development, whether it's the nerve system or whatever. It would affect that child one way or another. So she said she had a good pregnancy, you know, but yet the things he wanted her to do, she was already doing it. You understand what I'm saying? And then for him to come on national TV in the last season and say, um, you don't please me the way somebody else do. Somebody else does it better. Come on now. It's a problem with that picture. You understand? Because sometimes I be like saying to myself, is it just he's this way because they on camera and he's on defense? He on camera looking like a damn fool, telling her to shut up. So is that the environment that you want your children to be around? Yes, they love mommy and daddy. They love it, mommy and daddy. Okay, so getting back to it. Now they in the office now. Melody took over that lease. You know exactly. How you doing, love my two dogs? Exactly. So she took over the lease. All right. So she changed the whole place around. So the oldest girl, I think she's like 8 or 9 years old. All right. So um she's like 8 or 9 years old. So he didn't even tell Melody when they was at the meeting that the kids was there. So the kids are used to coming to the office, but he brought the kids to the office in her office, and it's a certain way that she that it's a certain way that she wants her office. So she wanted to go in there and say hello to the children. You understand what I'm saying? And they expected for her to be the kids expected for them to be there a while, because Melody told them, before I leave, before um before I Cat Tux 39, we talking about Love and Marriage Huntsville. Okay. Um so Melody gets up from the meeting and she goes in and greet the kids. Okay. But she comes back to the conference room with the comeback group. That's Marcel, Kimmy, Maurice, and Letitia. So Melody really didn't have any interest in the comeback group. She really didn't have an interest in it coming back. But they said if K-Tuck said it's on it comes on Saturdays nights at 8 o'clock. So on the Oprah Winfrey network. Okay, so getting back to it, Maurice, so there's a lot of tension in the conference room. There's a lot of tension in the conference room. And because of that tension, Melody giving the head action, the head action is possibly that I'm not going to attend. Now, Marsu's sitting right here beside her, and Martell was sitting at the end of the table. See, Martell and Marsu had a meeting with the realtor, and they made jokes about Melody building on that land, that property. Okay. And Melody say, I got the funds and I got the money to back it up. I can build 2-3 houses on there. Okay. So I like that she's independent, and if you really look at it, she ran that office. She knew about the HVAC. She knew about every brick that was being laid down, the sword, the wood, the everything that came with building a house on a property. She knew about it and she had her license. But Martell didn't. Martell failed the test and she passed the test. You understand what I'm saying? But because he failed the test, they still could, carry on their business, which made them multi-millionaires. Okay. So because them two talking ish about making jokes and cracks about it, and Chris comes back and tell Melody about it, so Melody like, no, I ain't interested. And Martell gets an attitude, gets up and start talking about custody and you the side chick and things like that. But yet you had just said I would have, you thought about giving her full custody. But now, because Melody might have them for 3 weeks. Now it makes a difference that she got an engagement she got to go to. He knows about his cousin watching the kids for a while, or her brother watching. Now when the kids come back, he grilling the children. You understand what I'm saying? So, it's this Martell and Melody just drama. And the show is basically for the new person that's on there. Love My Dog said, facts. I think Martell was feeling inferior. Exactly. Exactly. You understand what I'm saying? So he gets up and go grab the kids out the office. Now they don't show this part, but he takes off his mic. You understand what I'm saying? So he already mad. So the little girl, he get the kids and go on in a car, and the girl screaming and hollering Mariah, the baby, the oldest girl, because they was supposed to say bye to her mother. And a child can feel the tension between adults, between anybody. They can feel the tension if you get on my brother or you get on my sister, or they can feel the tension when you come in the house like daddy ain't in a good mood. You know what I'm saying? So that energy rubbed off on Mariah, and Mariah started crying. So Martell calls back to the office and said, now he come with a calm voice, Melody, can you come talk to Mariah? And he had already bought the child back, which Love My Dog said, I felt so bad for Mariah. Children know what's going on. You exactly right. They can feel the tension. They can feel the tension. And so Melody leaves the meeting and she goes and talks to Mariah. Okay. It's what it was is the way he left that office. Y'all come on. I'm sure that's how he did it. And they asking probably, well, we were supposed to say bye to mom or this, or didn't even give mom a hug or nothing. So that's how I feel he acts on a regular basis. He is a controller. Not saying that he don't love his kids. The kids is what's hurting right now. So the kids had met up, and this is on another episode. Okay, I'm bringing it all up. So the kids meet up, and because they had this session, and they pull up cards that the therapist had gave them to do, and what happened is, let my dog say, do I think, do you think they both use their children as pawns? I'm going to say, I really don't. Melody don't use the children as pawns. I really don't feel like that she does. But as a mother, and you pushing that child, and you carry that child for the amount of time that you carry that child, I think is very hurtful. And her career is back and forward. So she's back and forward to from Huntsville to Atlanta, Huntsville to Atlanta. But they have a good time. And Martell has a problem when someone else watches the children. Okay. Melody, they paid for his light bills allegedly because he filed bankruptcy, and he took out, they had a business account together, and he took all the money out the account. Okay. So like $75,000 allegedly. You know what I'm saying? So this was in their business account, and certain amounts of money was put away for this, for the business, and this go this way. He took her share also. So when filing bankruptcy, she's not gonna get none of that back. That's just a loss, you know. That's just a loss, you know. But I as a mother, I think, you know, Melody just want to be there for her children. But do she need help with her kids? Yes, she does. Yes, she does. She needs help with them. It's 4 kids, and Martell is getting back on his feet, and Maurice is the lawyer, and he'd have told him it's going to take him at least 24 months because he got to rebuild his credit up. And he's still supposed to get this construction license that he haven't passed, but he has a friend who has it, so he's able to build on these houses and use this guy as a partner. You understand what I'm saying? So that's his source of income. Okay. So Melody goes out to greet Mariah and hug her, let her know everything gonna be okay. And I'll talk, I'll call y'all, I'll call y'all later on during the night. And that calmed her down. But when Melody walked off, so the comeback meeting was like, it was like that was it. That was it. It ain't no more. That's it. The meeting is over with. The meeting is over with. And Marceau told Martell, you need to stop acting like an a-hole. You know what I'm saying? You need to stop acting like that because it's BS. It's BS. Y'all can't be in the same room for no time at all. For no time at all. You get what I'm saying? She said she get what I'm saying. Yes. You know what I'm saying? So, they can't be around. They can't go nowhere without some type of argument. So, they went to Las Vegas. Okay. So this last episode is just about them two and what they go through. Okay. So my point is, okay, they went to Las Vegas, on for Marceau and Letitia anniversary. They got to arguing there. He called her the side chick, talking about the man was engaged. He knows so much about these people, You know what I'm saying? The woman is single. She can see who she want to see. She has her own home. You understand what I'm saying? She's not bringing these men around her kids. You understand? So eventually they're going to need to know about this baby, his side baby. You understand? They gonna need to know about that. And Melody told him, I'm gonna need to sit down, and I want to be there. Yeah, yes, love my dogs too. That I need to be there when you tell them that about this other child. You understand what I'm saying? Because when the youngest one started school, or the next to it was one of them that started school, and he said, I got one more to go. So he threw that on Instagram in Melody's face. He knows how to push her buttons. You understand what I'm saying? And they start arguing. So Melody is over this side shit, because allegedly he got another one. Allegedly he has another one. Now, if it's true or not, I don't know. But the words in the street is he has another one. You understand what I'm saying? See, dogs that flock together. You understand what I'm saying? All of them hang together, and they got a club that they go to. They hang on, and they may allegedly have an extra side piece on it. The only person that I think, honestly, that's totally faithful is Maurice and Lewis. But they just coming into the relationship. They just coming into marriage. So Lewis don't even know much about them on the real. He don't know really much about them. But they learn a lot about it, because like at the relay match, Tiffany wanted to know, why is it everywhere we go, you and Martell always starting shit? Why? You know what I'm saying? Because he knows how to push her buttons. So, it's his weeks with the kids, and he drive by and he see Melody out on a date at her favorite restaurant, and it was a restaurant that him and they used to go to, and it was her favorite restaurant. He made a scene, took a picture of it in his phone, came out saying, you gonna always be my wife. You gonna always be my wife. So she called him on his job, and she asked him, look, we need to talk about, let my dog say, other outside chat. Look, hello, you understand what I'm saying? So, I just think that, okay, so Melody wanted to talk about called him and wanted to talk to him about boundaries. What boundaries he need not to touch. Okay. And that is hello, you see, you feel me? You feel what I'm saying? So you're right. Martell and myself, I definitely, and I believe that. I truly believe that. Allegedly, I have my disclaimer on. So yeah, you know what I'm saying? And word on the street, and keeping it real. If you really think about, Tia is really thinking now. She really thinking about some of the stuff that Mel was telling her. Hell, they going to the same damn, she going to the same damn therapist. The same therapist. But Marsu don't want to go to no therapist. You know what I'm saying? But getting back to, I'm gonna come back to that part. But so Maurice and so Martell in there taking pictures and stuff like that. So Melody goes up to his job and have a talk and talk about boundaries. And he it's okay, love my dogs. It's you good, baby. You good. Don't even worry about it. That's what I love the conversation, and I love when y'all engage in the conversation. It's no problem. It's no problem. I got my disclaimer up. So my point that I'm saying is, he he want his cake and eat it too. You understand what I'm saying? He got every social media post, he got something to say. Then he picking the kids, Now he want full custody, And like Melody told him, file a petition. File it. Try it. File a petition. You know what I'm saying? And she tired of his ish, man. She tired of it. And him talking to her any kind of way, especially on the show. You understand what I'm saying? Then he gonna come out his mouth and talk about, oh, y'all, you come up here to talk about that. What did you want? Some airtime? Because the cameras was gonna be there. So a lot of it, I think he comes off the way that he come off is because he's embarrassed. He's embarrassed. You understand what I'm saying? He's embarrassed. And that's the reason why I think he comes off the way he come off. Both of them know how to push each other's button. But one thing Melody always say, prove it. Prove it. If you separate it, you can see who the hell you want to. And that ain't cheating. That ain't cheating. If I'm living in another apartment and you live and I left you because you had a side chick. Okay, so if I'd have met somebody, so what? If I go on a date, I go on a date. But if I don't want to, if it's not serious, it's not serious. Okay, so we decide we're gonna come back together and things right for a little bit of time, and you come back and start the same bullish. You know what I'm saying? How many chances are you gonna give this person? And how many times are you gonna keep talking to this woman like this? You talk to her like she ain't ish, and she the one that carry this household. You don't know nothing about the payroll. You don't know nothing about the paperwork. You don't know none of that. All you did is when she said go do this, she did the ordering. She did everything. She made sure everything was there. Love my dog said, I agree. He is, wait a minute, baby. I agree. He is embarrassed and he can't get out of this one because he got a child. That won't go away. Exactly. Exactly. And that's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is. You know what I'm saying? But then the rumor is that Masu might get one allegedly on the side that's in right, that's like can read. So that's like maybe 4 or 5. Now he done had a vasectomy. You already, you got 3 kids, and he like, I ain't having no more. So if a woman, he can do what he want to do. you know, because Tisha, she always act like she's scared. She always like she's tight up. Like, like I'm in the army, and when the sergeant come in, it's like this. I'm tight. You understand what I'm saying? Hold on, y'all. I'm live right now. I'm sorry, y'all. But yeah, where was that? Lamador said yes. I agree. He's man, he can't get out of it. Right. So he had the vasectomy, you know, but there's a reason why he don't think he needs counseling. Now, Maurice, his brother, the Dr. Francis told him he got two wives, and one is his job, and the other is his wife, his real wife. So he got two wives. So he's like, I can't take no vacations. I can't do this. I can't do that. He said, you can't do it because you got two wives. You torn between two people. Not meaning he got two women. He got his jobs, a realtor, a builder, and he's a lawyer. You understand what I'm saying? So they flipping houses and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And I thought it was kind of messed up, how they talk among each other, and he get his Maurice get Kimmy. They all got a lot of BS with them. You understand this type of control thing, but um Maurice and Kim is more laid back. But I'm getting excited that you tell me about this property, so we get, that we're gonna build on. I'm thinking in my mind that this gonna be, we talking about the trees gonna be this way, and that's gonna be another way. Masu having an outside child makes me sick on my stomach. There's nothing about him, in my opinion, that is attractive. I'm just saying, hey, we don't know if it's true or not, but I think something is gonna come out. I truly think something is gonna come out. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is, but I do believe something is gonna come out, because there's a reason why he don't want to do counseling. So it's like in the next episode, in the next episode, um, he's supposed to be. He talking about that it's gonna be. It's a couple that gonna be there, and he tell her it's a surprise, and what it is gonna teach her how to manage money, to keep her from spending like she spend too much money. See, it goes. That's what I'm saying. You got all these dreams. You got black. You got this. You got that, and she started getting this degree, that degree, and this degree. If it wasn't for Melody, she would still be at home as a housewife, totally a housewife, because in season um I think so too, but his personality is not even a turn on to me, in my opinion. You telling the truth though. You telling the truth, because he act like it's something that he's hiding. He act like it's something that he's hiding. And I don't know what it is, but he has a control issue also. He does. He got He got a control thing, because they had a plan that she was gonna stay home until all the kids get in school before she get a job. She was gonna be nothing but a stay-home mom. Now, if y'all remember that camping trip that they had took last season, and he ended up wrecking his car. Now, if you going to a camp thing, everybody else taking the ragged truck, the work trucks. Why in the hell would you be driving your Corvette or whatever the hell it is? It was a fancy car and you totaled it. You understand what I'm saying? So where was you coming from? Because Letitia wasn't home. She was out of town. She was with, the girls had their girls thing and the guys had their thing. So where were you? You understand what I'm saying? So it's just a lot that's going on. Like Melody said, she, like when she was pregnant with the last baby, they was going through the pandemic. He was driving a fancy car on a camping trip. Was really a sub. Hello, like, am I the only one to see that? Hell, even Miss Wanda see that. Miss Wanda see that too. You know what I'm saying? Even Miss Wanda see that. Even Miss Wanda see it. So everything on here is allegedly, and we are entitled to our opinions because we are watching the show, and this is what we looking in. And although production don't show the whole scene, they might film a lot of it, but they cut out certain parts of it too. They cut out the parts they put you that they put on, makes you want to think. You understand what I'm saying? Why you ain't tell your wife you was having a vasectomy? What was the big secret about that? You understand what I'm saying? Okay, we agree we not having no more kids. Okay. So what was the big secret of you telling your wife that you was having a vasectomy, and you get a vasectomy done and you come and lay your butt down on the bed because you hurting? You understand what I'm saying? So it's a lot to that. To that. And if they stay on that show, because if you ever look at them in their confessional, yeah, they seem like a power couple, and they've been together 15 years and whatever, blah blah blah. All marriages go through something, but the most laid back couple is that looks real, like they don't really go through a whole lot, is Maurice and Tiffany. Tiffany and Louis, and Maurice and Kimmy. Because Kimmy and Tisha really don't get along all that good. You know what I'm saying? But I'm glad that Kimmy and what, I can't think of Monster's mother. His Monster's mother, his Maurice's first wife. Okay, Monster mother. I'm glad that they are now co-parent and they're talking together, and they're doing like you supposed to be doing. They're relating to each other. I'm in the like Kimmy put herself in the conversation. You understand what I'm saying? So they had to get over that little hump, because there was a lot of stuff that he wouldn't tell her, and she had to find out on her own, just like when they found out that he was vaping. Okay, she didn't know nothing about it, but Maurice knew about it, And he had that conversation with him. You understand what I'm saying? A father and son talk. But it was a surprise when Tiffany brought it up. Because evidently their kids and his kids, Tiffany kids, are on the same team or something like that. I think they even sports, or they go to the same school. They was some type of function that they were in, and Monster got caught vaping. So Kimmy didn't know about it, and she had to find out about it the way she found out about it, and that was through Tiffany. And that was the beginning of the season of the show. We got to see what's going to happen. TIF and Tiffany and Louis, they still pretty new. We may be surprised in the future. Right, they knew, but I'm glad that you know, the new ones always, just like on any show, they gotta bring it, or they not gonna come back for another season. You understand what I'm saying? So in the beginning, it was like, here come Tiffany. So I'm glad that after you sit back and get an understanding of them too, um, I'm glad that the Tiffany and Destiny had their conversation and was able to lay their stuff down. And I didn't know that Tiffany was biracial, and um the stuff that she went through as a child. So both of them, I don't I don't know, was both of them grew up in a foster home, or it's something that happened to both of them coming up. Either one was without their parent, or whatever it is. They had something in common together, and I can't remember exactly what that one was. I would have to go back and watch that one. But I'm glad. Yeah, love my dogs too. I'm glad that they were able to sit down, and because they had a lot in common, you could kind of understand Tiffany. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like any new person that come on the show, they gotta bring it, and because if you don't, you may not be on the show the next season. You understand what I'm saying? So it's a possibility. Um Melody now is the executive producer of the show. She's an executive producer now. So you know what I'm saying? It, if she really don't want Martell on that show, she ain't gotta have him on that show. It's a reason why they bought another couple on that show, because I don't know. Okay, this show was build started out supposed to be buying houses, fixing them up, and flipping it. Okay, that's how it was supposed to be. But it started out that way. But before the week of the show, that's when Melody, that call came that he was still cheating. So she like, no, I can't do the show. He said, well, I will walk. Carlos King allegedly, said, I will hold your hand all the way through it, because the pilot been accepted. So it was real, like they going to them functions, putting on a fake. You know what I'm saying? He's sleeping in another room, and she throwing clothes out this room. They really wasn't together, because he had messed up. And then they even tried to make it better. You know, right, in the first episode. You know what I'm saying? So even, they tried to make it better. And even with the baby, in when he had, I don't know what it was, but like I think it was in the first episode, Martell was having surgery, and he was talking out the side of your head. You gonna be here when I get back. I'm sorry, I'm gonna be a good husband. I'm gonna blah blah blah. That was in the first episode. You know what I'm saying? So he still messed up. So the song that came out, Telltale Signs, you know, if you can go to YouTube and watch that video, and she even invited Martell to see the preview of the video. The kids around the house singing the damn song, had been singing the song um 2 years before it even came out. You understand what I'm saying? But he didn't know what that song was about. You know, they did not know what that song was about. I like that part said Rockwell. I mean, I love that. I love that video. That is a bad yeah, you need to go to when you get off, just go to YouTube and pull up Melody Ho and pull up it's called Telltale Signs, I think. I was just looking at it the other day. I said, "Gone girl." And then she like doing her little thing like this, rock, and they had a rock with, she called him, and you're a Rockwell, or you this and do that. I don't even know the words to it, but it is nice. It is nice. Then she threw his clothes in she said, I gave you 5 years to get it right. You still didn't get it right. Even had a baby on me, and you were the one that got a nerve to have an attitude. She put all that into that song. But yeah, and Martell called, and Martell, you right. You so right, because Martell did tell her, um oh, she just talking about your baby, about your daddy. And he was like, why, mama, would you tell him that the song is about their father? She said, take it up with your ex-wife. Oh, Lord have mercy. Yeah. I would play it for y'all, but I don't want to get no strike. But yeah, love my dogs. If you not subscribed to me, subscribe to me. I appreciate you coming on. And like I said, this is the second video of the day. And on Thursday, tomorrow, I'm gonna try to get Potomac out. The reunion. I'm gonna try to get that one out, and we'll do it around between about 6 o'clock, between 6 and 7. I think I try to go on a little bit earlier now. You know what I'm saying? But I want to, like I said, I want to get to know my subscribers. You know what I'm saying? And I want to grow with me. So, share my video, share it to Facebook. I'm on Facebook, Twitch, and share my video with your friends and stuff like that. Oh, thank you. Thank you. No, I don't want to get no strike. I had my own intro video. I had to take that down because of the music, of the background. It wasn't YouTube music. So I mean, I can fight it, or I can just put up another one. But thank you. I appreciate you sharing it, because I'm trying, and like I said, I want to grow with my subscribers. And what makes a good show is when y'all had the conversation with me. I don't care if it ain't but one or two people on here. It makes it a good show. And and we grow. Share the video, and then, like on a weekly basis, you'll get to know me, and um you get to know me, and I get to know you, and we'll be our YouTube family. I'm growing slowly. I want to have a little party. I said every 50 subscribers I get, I was going to have a party. But I'm not a drinker, but you know what I'm saying. I mean, I'm at 53, so I mean, even if you in the bushes, when you either enter in, like the video, and if you're not subscribed, subscribe to me. I really appreciate it. And if you can, share my video. I want to get it out there. And when you come in the house, say hi, say something, join the conversation, and let's have a good time. Y'all, it's been good talking with you guys, and this has been Love and Marriage Huntsville. Um, you say, love your content. Great job. Trust God to give you increase. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate that. You don't know how much that means to me. I'm growing, and the best way to grow is when you know your subscribers. Yes, please like and subscribe. Yes, yes, please like and subscribe. And like I said, I do appreciate you all. And tomorrow we'll be back on. I normally used to go on between 8 and 9, but I think I'm gonna like between 6 and 7 o'clock. I'm just gonna start going on, make it a little bit earlier. But yes, this has been Love and Marriage Huntsville, and I just combined the whole damn show with each season in it. Yes, Eastern time. Yes. So y'all, thank y'all for coming in. Thank y'all for subscribing. Hit that like button on your way out. Hit it now while you're in the room. And I catch y'all tomorrow night. Okay. It's been so good sharing this live with you guys. And I really appreciate it. Thank y'all, and y'all have a good night. And I see y'all tomorrow. Bye bye.